put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the 49ers in the hurry up.
That's another Charlotte.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Meyer. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
That's another Charlotte.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's still 3rd and goal. Trying play action. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Hits him with a stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The play action fake. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Buffaloes are on the move. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He'll pull it down and run. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Feeling some heat. Now improvising. On the move at the 30. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. 1st down for this offense. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. At the 45, on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Motion from the offense. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The 49ers want to crank the tempo. They go to the ground. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Tackle is made at the 16-yard line. Third down coming up.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. All kinds of running room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Using his legs to buy some time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That makes the score Colorado 17, Charlotte 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to get to him. Dances away from the heat. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The 49ers are in the hurry-up.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's all stopped. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes a connection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Buffaloes have moved it inside the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Henry. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Coming after it. Smashes through. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
24, Charlotte, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the run, still looking. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The 49ers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive with a pass. He fires one deep over the middle. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Hey.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Griffin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They're bringing heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's all stopped. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Smashes ahead. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Going up top on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out! And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and the returner will be knocked down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
The 49ers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll line up for a second down play. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, he's looking downfield. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Here comes the offense on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the Buffaloes get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Tackle is made after the first down. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And the pummeling has started.
Number 15.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame is running away with this one today thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up 14 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got it behind the line. It's Myers. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. What a snag by the defense. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
First and 10.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Getting some heat. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Dances away. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Colorado 37, Charlotte 10.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the 49ers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Crosses the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the counter. Knocked down for the tackle.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. And they know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
2nd down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll go to the counter play. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. moving away from pressure. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give on the counter. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Pocket starts to collapse. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the right. Finds his man, and they convert. Touchdown, Charlotte! What a catch and run for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Ready to try the point after.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned.
And the returner will be brought down. Looking for space. It's Henry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Handoff to the single running back. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense working from the pistol.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. On the run, it's Henry. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's back to throw on second down. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Colorado. And the stomping has commenced.
Number 87.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's all stopped. Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The 49ers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Just feeds the running back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This is a 3rd and long. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.